We're here.
We're here.
Welcome to Her Hive. We're here. Hey, Dira.
Hey, Jas.
How are you?
I'm good.
Good. Welcome to Her Hive. Her Hive is all things women. This is a space for women to just be. This is not a mom show. This is not a relationship show. It's not a sex show. It's not a pop culture. It's an everything show.
And one.
Women have so much going on, and we don't want to limit ourselves to any boxes. Like, Dira and I both have online space, which is great, but we want to do something more impactful. We want to do something bigger. We want to do something more inclusive. Cheers, boo.
Yes. And I feel like we really want y'all to get to know us outside of the internet, what we really think about stuff. Just overall, multifaceted, Jas and Dira, raw and uncut.
Yeah.
You know, it's a vibe in here. I feel like watching it, you'll get the vibe.
I was going to say, like, it's a nice set. It's cozy in here. We'll have guests. We're going to feature some great guests. Some people you know, some people you don't. But even the people you know, you're going to get to know them in a way that you haven't before. And this is all about growing and sharing and learning as women. Like, I feel like every woman who I consider a friend that I've talked to in the last, 6 months is going through something. Has something happening in their life, is going through transition, trying to figure out how to land on their feet. And it's just like, why aren't we talking to each other about this?
Yeah.
Why aren't we sharing resources? Why aren't we just at least just being here?
Yeah, encouragement, all that stuff. Full disclaimer, I'm not a ghost girl. Real bitch lover. But, you know, I'm a rock with y'all.
Y'all have to understand, I thought I was unfriendly. You are sweet and pleasant and lovely.
This will be a challenge of you watch all the episodes and you see how many times Jas say Dira isn't nice. So yeah, Dira was acting like that. Okay, take a shot.
I was gonna say, do we take a sip every time I say Dira was not being nice?
Yes.
Okay. Someone keep track so we can take those sips.
Yes.
How was your week, Dolly?
My week was good, honey. My weeks have been good.
Good. I had a good week too. It's really interesting. Like, when it's your time, it's your time. And this week was like a lot of shit was just popping off back to back. I'm really happy. So now I can kind of get back on track with some things that I wanted to do, wanted to get re-established. You know, I gotta refresh my face.
Yeah.
It's about to be spring, summer. It is spring, about to be summer. So we got to refresh the.
Jas has to teach me all about that stuff, y'all. I don't do that stuff, but.
I know. You're too young.
It looks great on you.
Thank you. I met a woman this week. She was 55, but looked freaking perfect. But she goes to my esthetician. She goes to the same place I go to.
Okay. Well, then
but she invests in skincare. That's really what it is. You have beautiful skin. So as long as you keep your skincare up, you're not going to need all the...
I was telling my wax girl, my Esty, that I would love a facial, and she's like, "Dira, you're getting microblading at the most, and it's like some creams, babe." Like,
I was gonna say you really don't need much.
I was like, "Damn, I'm trying to get put under the LD."
Why did facial just make me think of sex?
Good for your skin.
Yeah, I haven't had a sex facial in a while. It's been.
Me neither, but I don't get down like that. You want to know why? Because I do my lashes myself nowadays.
You do?
And niggas have bad aim.
Oh, see, I can't do that because one time it happened, and I was like on the edge of the bed, like, and he was like, "Your face is."
Imagine looking down through him off,
really
and
ruining
retracted.
it. Yeah, he was like, "Yeah, we don't have to. I don't have to do that because."
Don't that look like a freaky squirrel?
I know. I was anticipating, and it's just everything that comes out of your body is hot. Warm, yeah. So it's too much. I did get some this week, though.
Oh, you got some? I don't kiss and tell.
No.
I don't kiss and tell. When it's so funny, me and my friends do this thing where one of us had sex the night before. We send the meme. I got some cutty last night. Of him pouring his cereal. Yeah, that's universal for, I was fucking last night. I got
some last night. All right, so part of our show is getting to know people a little bit deeper than how you already do. So with that said, I have 5 questions for my sis. Now,
and I
say this all the time. I learn more about Dolly every time we talk. There's always something. But one thing I also know is the more we talk, the more shit we connect on. Like, I just found out her favorite soda today was the only soda that I ever drink ever. So
yes, we're Coke girlies and not this kind.
Not the nose kind. I had to clarify because I went back out one night And my friend was like, how'd you do it? And I was like, oh, I had a Coke. And he was like, you had a what? And I was like, I had a Coke. Like,
yeah, you gotta be like careful when you're like, I need a Coke or something like that. Because that's me. And then people be like,
it happens to me all the time. I'm like, I have to have a Coke. I need Coke. And people will be like, no, I just need that sweet caffeine taste, especially from McDonald's. Have you had it from McDonald's?
Yes. So good.
Delicious. All right, let me get to your question.
I always say there's different type of Cokes. The one in the bottle tastes different from the one in the can.
Oh, for sure. Which tastes different than the one coming out the fountain.
Yeah.
All right.
Question time.
Now, these questions, y'all, we don't want this show to be like so serious.
Yeah.
And we're having conversation and like deep shit. Like, this is a fun show. We're going to go back and forth from the deep shit too. So these questions all over the place.
I'm crying. I got mine stored right here.
So this is a pretty simple one. If you had $1 million, what would you buy?
Oh, you know what I would buy with, like, if I had $1 million, I would buy so many different things. Okay. First of all, but my very first purchase would be like not a plantation in that aspect, but like some place for me and all my,
like a ranch.
Yeah, for me and my family. Like my mom could live in that
like
house.
A compound.
Yeah, like a compound.
A compound. Yeah,
not a plantation. Sorry, on the wrong side of history there.
Yeah. Okay. Because like if you about to play, like you trying to buy slaves too, like where are we going with this?
Men. Men, no shirts.
Yeah.
We'll treat them nice. But
servants. Yeah. You will hire servants.
I don't really think that, because I don't want to be bothered. So then I don't want to see the people in the house all the motherfucking time.
Oh, you can tell them
go home,
be unseen. Yeah.
Yeah. But I would buy a space.
Some celebrities are like that.
And my family, like my immediate family, we could all live on the same land because they want to be up my ass anyway.
Okay. What else would you buy?
And then I would just buy Jace everything he wanted in the world. I never think that like when I get money, what am I going to get? I never feel like that because I've never particularly been poor.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I kind of is just like, damn, like I'm not going to go buy a Corvette or no shit like that.
Yeah.
No, me and Jace, we're going to be doing some big travel.
Jace out.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. When was the last time you cried?
Literally watching Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes last night. I'm a crier, though. You can ask anybody.
You're a movie crier or just a crier in general?
I'm an anything crier.
I didn't know that about you.
I love to cry.
I didn't know that.
The dramatics of crying.
It is very dramatic.
Exactly. Like, what? It is literally the end of the world right now.
I know.
Melt.
Like,
I did ask. Yeah. And I mean, I don't get hysterical with it, but I'm a sobber.
Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes.
It was so good.
I keep hearing it's really good.
It was so good.
I keep hearing it's really good.
You know when a movie is like almost 3 hours long and you don't feel like you've been sitting there for 3 hours. It's a good movie.
Okay. Tell us a fight story. Or are you gonna take a shot?
You're a messy bitch.
Okay, I said that this show was we going to get into it.
Okay, so my favorite fight story. Me and this girl are cordial now, so my bad sis. But I had an old friend, and me and her were beefing, but her sister wanted to fight her battle, right? And her sister, they were on live, they were on
doing a lot.
Everything, and they were like, she was like, yeah, at Dare the Doll, I'm on your ass, girl. I'm at the movies, I'm at Cheddar's, girl. I'm relaxed, feet up. Yeah, you can get this ass when I give it to you. Yeah. So they pull up around my way or whatever, and I knew that this girl just knew she was going to demolish me. Long story short, she run up full force right into my fist.
She took a running start into your fist.
And like, I'm the type of person, like when something like that is about to happen, I shut down, like I get really quiet. So all my friends are like, Dira, like, you okay? Like, you ready? Da-da-da. We in this big ass parking lot in my neighborhood, like, and I'm just standing there in the middle of the street. And she runs up and I'm just swinging, like, it is what it is. And then she wrestled me to the ground, and she was way bigger than me. So she like had me in a leg lock, but we wasn't fighting no more. We wasn't fighting no more.
But y'all was just on the ground locked
and my friends just made us like break it up. But it was just so funny because I knew that she knew that she was going to beat my ass, and like she really got the element of surprise that day
when she ran into your fist.
The shock of her life. I
bet. What they say, like everybody has a plan until you get punched in the face.
Yeah.
So her plan went. Yeah. All right. My last question for you, and this is why I was so tickled. What's a girl's girl?
I don't fucking know. Something they made up on the internet along with soft life and being put up and all the other shit bitches claim they are.
Okay.
You knew where you were going with that.
I knew where I was going with it. That's why I was busted out laughing, because I was like, this is literally one of my questions and you hate this shit, but okay.
I just feel like being a girl's girl is like so performative. Like, you don't like every woman out here. Like, of course we want to be on the right side. Like, we want to be there for women. But a lot of women be like dumb as shit. And I'm not going to be on your side.
A lot of you bitches are very dumb.
Yeah. So, you know, now it's my turn.
Okay. Oh, I'm nervous.
I don't know why you're so nervous.
You know, I say everything. I tell everything, so.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, what age were you?
Okay.
When you lost your virginity?
Oh, this is easy. So I lost my virginity the summer between 8th and 9th grade. To a boy who was also a virgin too, but I didn't have sex again until I was 16.
Okay.
Yeah. So I technically the summer between 8th and 9th grade, but I like to say 16.
You can't count that though. It was like a dry hump.
Exactly. And we wrote I thought I was pregnant even though he had a condom on. Like it was. That's
why people shouldn't be having sex that young.
You shouldn't, because you're so fucking stupid and dumb. Like, why would I ever be pregnant when he used a condom and he busts in the condom? Anyway, but I didn't have sex again until 10th grade year. So,
okay,
I like to say 15, but the truth is really 13. Yeah, 13, 14. Yeah.
Okay.
14. Yeah.
I want to know, why you get like. Filler.
Oh, easy. So, I have as much.
Don't keep calling my questions easy either.
I mean, it was an easy question. I don't mind answering this at all. I have as much white blood as if I have one white grandparent. Like, I have 25% white blood. So, like, my skin does age, in my opinion, a little bit more rapidly than I like. I've always had an insecurity around, I got white girl lips. Like, my lips are thin. So that's always been something. And then again, I'm on camera every single week. I make appearances almost every single week. Like, yeah, I have to invest into my appearance. And it felt like I'm very, very blessed that I look a little bit younger than I actually am. But, you know, my skin is aging. So I want to look beauteous. I want to look.
Is this camera on me? Delusional.
Okay. Well,
I mean, I don't know though. I think I'm that friend that all my bitches, the baddest bitches. I don't give a fuck. I put the baddest bitches on the floor every time. So I guess you look the same from the first time I ever met you.
I know. That's what everyone always says. Everyone's always like, you look the same, which is great because that means my doctor does a great job that I look the same. But to me, I can very easily look at pictures and see like, oh, this was in, this was in, this was in, this is in. Very easily. Like, it's obvious to me, but I guess because I look at my face in depth every day. So,
okay. Third question. How much do you spend on maintenance overall? This was like a conversation on Twitter. Yeah. They were like, girl maintenance starts at $1,000. How much do you spend on your maintenance? Monthly.
Okay. So I get my lashes done twice a month. So that's $100 each. So that's $200. I get my nails done twice a month, $100 each. So that's $400. I get waxed once a month, so that's $55. I do my own brows, my own pits, and my own legs. But I get my coochie waxed. So that's, what are we at, $550? If I get hair, depending on the hair. Now, if I just get a sew-in, that's under $200. If I get braids, that's over $200. So let's just say $200 to call it even. So that brings us up to $700. And then just little shit. So like
pricey mommy.
Lotion, Q-tips. I'm out of foundation. You know, I wear $100 foundation. You know, all that little stuff. So yeah, about $700-800 a month. I did not realize that until I just said it out loud.
That was a good question.
That was a good question. I'm in pretty deep.
Yeah, you are. I think that was my third question.
Yeah.
We're going for number 4.
That was 3, yeah.
What is a moment, like I have this thing where I think of embarrassing moments and I cringe. What's a moment that like you think about and you always cringe?
Ooh, I can think of
several.
I can think of 2 offhand and then 1. So my immediate thought is Facebook's a weird place. Like, it's a weird place. And so on Facebook, I really only use Facebook for pictures of my daughter so that friends and family can kind of keep up. But occasionally I'll do a post. This was years ago. I did a post where Amber Rose posed bottomless. and she kind of had a thing on, but she had a bush. Like, it was trimmed up nice, but it was still
yeah, I remember that picture.
It was still a bush. So I posted on Facebook and I explained like how I thought I felt about it. And it's just like, the thing is, it's okay on Facebook because people do genuinely get their shit off on Facebook. But like, bitch, why are you writing a fucking essay? Like, that's fucking weird. That's cringe. That's.
Oh, you were. Oh.
Yeah, I wrote it. Yeah.
You were the cringe.
I was the cringe.
Oh.
That's something I've done that I'm always like, ugh, you shouldn't have done that. What's another big
well, so the fuck what?
Cringe moment? Oh, when I get too drunk and get to dancing. That's always a cringe. The next day.
Hands in the air.
Yeah. Yeah, literally. Like I said, I have 25% white blood, people. I can't help it. Like,
get to dancing is so like old time. Get to dancing.
I get to dancing.
You are not.
I get to feeling it,
old.
and then it just comes into my arms. So the issue that I realized, I dance to lyrics. I don't dance to the beat.
Right. We're gonna have to work on that.
Yeah.
Okay, my fifth and final question is, what do you hope people's, like, your first impression gives off? Like, when people meet you, what do you hope they think?
Yeah. I hope they think that, because I see people out, they're a little apprehensive to talk or, you know, about approaching. So I get that. Sometimes I forget, like, people are staring because they recognize me. I'm naturally, like, a bit of an insecure person. So when someone's staring, my first thought is, like, suck in your stomach, fix your hair, like, do a booger. But then, like, it clicks, like, oh, no, they recognize you from the show. Yeah. So with that, I hope that when I meet people, they think that, one, I'm genuine, but two, that I'm nice. I really, really try. Yeah, I know you don't give a fuck. Oh, I got a drink because I said Dira's not nice. I do want people to be like, oh, I met her. She was nice. I don't want people to be like, oh, she's a dick.
I don't think that
I never said that. I never said that was you. I'm simply saying for me.
Let me just say that I have good reviews as an internet personality to meet in public. I have great reviews. The girls run down on me in the McDonald's drive-thru and the Sunoco. That gets down. Oh, Dad, all this shoot. Yes. And I'd be like, yes. And if I'm in a really good mood and I'm at a table, here, baby, take a shot.
Take a shot.
What? Sure. I'm just not pressed to hang. And I think that this area is very cliquey, very gimmicky, very...
So have you gotten a DM from a girl like trying to be your friend?
Yeah, I've literally had somebody send me a video of them crying, pure tears, because they want advice and they are telling me something. And me, I can't get past the fucking tears to even hear the fucking advice, because why is you crying in my DM?
Yeah, like they don't know you like that.
And who told you that I gave good advice, girl? My life be 1 second away from shambles. Like,
we on a thread, honestly. Oh, yeah, I could see that. I get girls that write me that ask like, can we hang out? And I'm like,
really?
If I was like, oh, I'll be outside if I see you out. But
no, straight up, weird. No.
Yeah, no. And it's hard because like all of my friends I've had for a very long time, I only have a few new friends. Like, but those have been genuine connections, genuine interactions. Not like I DM'd them like, hey, you're pretty, let's be friends.
There's one girl that when we're out, that we're always around. Yeah. Not my favorite. Tell you that later.
Okay, so I think I know who you're talking about, and
I hosted something, and she was there, and she was literally staring right in my face and didn't speak. And I was like,
that's very weird, because she thinks me and my bestie like her, and we don't like her no more.
Yeah, weird.
She was talking shit about me to a nigga.
Really?
How you want to talk about cringe? And he told me.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, he told me. He was like, yeah, like you be talking all this girl shit and girl power and girl shit. You got girls around you who be on bull. And I was like, name them, because I'm not playing that game. Right. And he did. He told me exactly what was said. And I was like, Can you imagine?
Next time we see her in a spot, don't fucking bring me around her.
I'm not, because I know you don't know how to control yourself. So.
I do know how to control myself. I'm a civilized person. Thank you very much. Look at me. Civilized, hair laid, bad bitch.
I think that's actually a great transition.
Yeah.
Because we're in a messy place right now to our next segment. Yeah.
Okay, yes.
Now we're getting to my favorite segment, Hot Honey.
Exactly. Introduce y'all to something new. Get a little heated.
Get a little tea, get a little fun, get a little conversation going around the stuff. So y'all seen, hold on. We have not done a great job. We have a guest in the studio.
Oh.
Y'all, my girl, my home girl. I mean, damn near at this point, a co-producer of our show, Simone.
Hi, everybody.
You guys, Simone helps us with everything from making sure that we laugh all day, combing our hair. She has great ideas.
Writing our
enjoy
scripts.
Simone.
Yeah.
Team Simone.
Cheers to Simone.
Simone is the bee's knees, okay?
I'm
the
just here for a
bee's
good time.
knees.
Okay. Cheers, ladies. Thank you for bringing me on.
Air cheers.
Yes.
There we go. Bump, 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 bump. Yeah, so she's joining us for Hot Honey segment because we need some voices here on this conversation. So
Yes.
my girl, my icon, J-Lo.
You know what's crazy? A lot of people don't like J-Lo, and I'm like, damn, you bitches ain't never seen Made in Manhattan. Y'all don't know.
Made in Manhattan, and what's the other one? My favorite rom-com ever.
Wedding-
No.
The Maid?
The one with her mom. Monster-in-law.
Mother-in-law.
Yes.
Oh my God, the best rom-com.
It was a good
so
movie.
good.
She had a run, like Monster-in-Law, Made in Manhattan, The Wedding Planner. What was another one?
Didn't she- Enough, I was gonna say.
Everything for Selena.
Yeah, she did an
Selena's
action
was the
one.
beginning, but she was in a rom-com
Enough gets
bag.
down.
Like,
Enough don't play.
oh yeah, Enough is. I'll watch Enough.
I watch that
tonight.
all
But
the
I love
time.
Jenny from the Block.
I love On the Six. So that was her first album. I love that album because it was like she was that was back. I will always say that was her album came out I think in 96 or 97. So that was like around like when Mariah was still making R&B records with.
I was just being born.
Oh, dear. It's okay, babe.
I'm not
It's
sure what to say to
okay.
that.
Yeah.
That was a vital part of my adolescence. That On the Six album.
Yeah.
It's vintage for you, bitch.
We grew up like watching music videos and all that.
TRL.
It was
When I
this
Was
really
Apart.
deep thread on Twitter that was showing like the real vocals of songs she sings. They don't even try to change it, which is hilarious because my girl is famous off of other people's voices.
Yeah.
I mean, I just feel like she's
She's
a
an
vibe.
entertainer. She's not a vocalist. Like Rihanna's an
Yes.
entertainer. Rihanna's not a vocalist. You think
It
Rihanna
depends
can
on
Rihanna's
who you
an
ask, because when
entertainer.
I went to that anti-tour, my girl was singing her best heart out on Love on the Brain. But do you?
Okay, so that's a ballad.
She has good songs, but she's an entertainer. Like I would put Rihanna under Beyonce.
in terms of
100%.
Mariah
Beyonce
Carey is
top
a
of the
singer.
motherfucking top.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Mariah's a singer.
Yes,
Mariah's
Mariah's
not
a
an
singer.
entertainer because Mariah can't dance.
No, she's got
Mariah-
vocals for days.
Mariah stands on stage and everybody kind of prances around her, and then they pick her up, and then they bring her back down, and then she kind of
And then she hits her whistle note.
Okay.
she hits her dog whistle, and then that's all you
But
get.
she can do that because she's like a
How
Christmas
can it become a
legend.
dog whistle?
That's
you
the,
know?
that's what that note is called. It's called a dog whistle.
Can
That-
you do it, friend?
No.
Okay.
I'm about to say, if you were about to attempt, I'm
Y'all
about to say,
saw-
hide the motherfucking glasses.
Y'all thought I was about to hit a note?
I mean, you said it was a dog
no.
whistle. That ain't nothing but a
It's higher.
come
than
with it.
that.
Don't do Mariah like that, Pooh.
It's
She
just-
got
it's a
range.
hard- yeah, I can't. I'm not even going.
I am Zed. Speaking of Jennifer Lopez, you guys, where we were trying to go with that.
Right.
If you've seen in the news lately, my girl was on like her fifth husband. I don't know if it's really her fifth husband, but apparently
I think it's number 4.
her Bennifer
Bennifer is done.
is breaking up.
I was hoping it was
Now,
gonna give Nelly and
what are y'all
Ashanti.
thoughts on? Because I do believe in timing and place. Like you could be the right person, but if it's the wrong time, I do also feel like your person is your person. You disagree about timing.
I disagree about timing. If we cannot make it work in this time, we're probably not going to make it work in another time, unless you're Ashanti and Nelly, and that's a whole different subject. But
I disagree with that. I say you have life, and say you meet someone at a certain place in your life. Everyone's story is different, right?
Yeah.
So you have to go through your life story and they do too. So you may meet later in life. Y'all both may have been married, probably both have a kid. And now you're at a point where it's like, let's actually do this. Not always.
except for Jennifer Lopez.
Because it's her
Except for
second time
Jennifer.
with him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The proof is in Nelly and Ashanti.
Well, yes, but
Okay, give me something I don't know because
no, I feel like they knew their souls was coming back around for each other. That had to be an agreement because
I don't know if it's
that shit was
agreement.
so
I don't think it was an
organic.
agreement.
That versus he came across that stage, my
And
girl was,
spoke to
and she
her.
just seems so happy. It's like when your favorite cousin and her boyfriend that you
Yes,
loved back then, they get back together.
Yes.
But listen, she may have known that was the man for her, but he had to go through his life story, which
Yeah.
was do all that he had to do, he also had to take on the responsibility of his sister's, I believe, kids.
Yeah.
So, you know, his life was going through a thing, and who's know if they did take it on then, they probably wouldn't have made it, right? So
That's
now
true.
look
She's
at
a
them.
nice lady.
That's true. She is a nice
She
lady.
is a nice lady, but you never know. You know,
And that's
what
the
I
other
mean?
part about it. Like, we always assumed that it was Nelly out here doing, which I'm sure he was, doing his thing. Like, she could have had some shit with her too. Shit. She an artist. She outside. Like, it may not have been ideal. I'm happy. Y'all don't let Nelly and Ashanti feel like you can spin the block. But I'm happy for Nelly and Ashanti.
I'm crying.
J-Lo, I feel bad because it's like, this is her, as you said, her fourth marriage.
I don't feel bad.
You don't.
The Hollywood tea is that Jennifer Lopez is a bitch. I'm sorry.
I could see
and
that.
then also, I don't know if you saw like her new movie and like it had a documentary aspect.
Oh, yeah.
She was bragging about the greatest love story never told. Ben did not want that. He did not want for it to be this whole spectacle and the greatest love story never told. He literally said in the documentary aspect, if it's the greatest love story never told and you're telling it, then it's not that. Baby, you gotta you
So that
you might gotta look that up on TikTok.
It's This Is Me Now, right? Or
Yes,
This Is Me Then, or
and
something
there's
like
very
that.
candid pieces of her and him in there, and he's not fucking with that shit. Like, so I kind of saw it coming. A lot of people have been calling it. There's also a video of them, paparazzi video.
I saw.
and they're walking to the car, and
right?
she gets in the car, and he kind of like,
You know how like when somebody get on your nerves and you close the car and you're like, you kind
Yeah.
of like do your hand like this to close the door. He did that on her, like
That's a little rude.
a little bit. But I do feel like that's your wife, so you can be rude to your wife.
she's gonna keep a man, but not for long. So you know what?
She's a serial date.
Oh, you can't talk. But the only one I can give credit to, I can only give her credit because we can talk about it another day. Y'all can bring me back and I'll explain why Jas is a serial dater.
Now I'm
But J-Lo is below Kimora.
See how they put me in shit I ain't do. Whoa, ho.
That's my
Ho.
girl.
I
Okay,
was
if you
gonna
gonna
say, I was
do
gonna
it,
say
do it like that.
World, stop. There will be no Kimora slander
No,
on this
I
stage.
love her.
Oh, that's my
If
that's
you gonna
mother.
do it like her.
That's mother. But you know, at the end of the day, though, that white man tricked her out the bag. So her last husband, that white guy, Wolf. Her son's name is Wolf. They got like a 7-year-old son. He was a business magnate in Asia, in South Asia, like Philippines. Getting to the billions. But apparently, he was doing fraud.
Oh,
Him, the chairman of the company in Asia, and like 4 other people went down, had to pay billions in restitution. It was a whole thing. Yeah, so she kind of fucked the
ghetto.
bag up that.
oh,
You gotta be careful. I always
you
say,
do gotta be
I
careful.
mean, but
when
I'm
you
not, no
date-
shade, no read, but them be the most criminals. But that's another topic.
I mean,
another
that's-
day.
yeah, definitely.
when you date
Blue
for
collar.
money, you earn every single penny. So
Is
I'm
she dating for
sure-
money or is that just?
I don't think she's dating for money. I think she has a certain lifestyle and she dates people who
Within her
are
circle.
appropriate.
But I think she's showing it to her kids as well. Your daughter out on the beach with that old ass wrinkly ass
You've
man.
seen-
Who am I?
I think that's more
Aoki with
stems from
that-
daddy issues than
Yeah.
Oh,
anything.
yeah.
Because
yeah.
Of his rumor. Oh,
I mean, I think that it is outrageous for a man who is over 19 to try and date anyone who is under 19.
I agree
21.
with that. Cause
No, because I feel like there's a big difference between
she
21
can't
and
even
19.
go to the store and buy that man a bottle of wine.
Yeah, there's
Well-
a big difference between 21 and 19, 21 and 8. There's not a big difference between 41 and 39, but there's a big difference between 21 and 19.
Okay.
Don't you think?
Yes,
Yeah,
but the
I mean,
mentality
I
is
never
still there.
dated
I
older
always
men.
ask men, what do you get out of dating a younger woman? And that's a whole nother thing.
Oh, 'cause
but
they're
oh,
easy.
manipulation.
Yeah, they're easy.
but y'all are going
They're
younger.
easily
It's like
molded-
Play-Doh.
It's not
easily
like you're going
molded-
10
molded.
years. You're going 20 years, 19
But
years
then
younger.
they always say that men mature slower. So it's like, damn, maybe they might got stuff in common with the young
Yeah,
girl.
but then I was looking at that man she was on the beach with. He was not, at least, like, I
That
want
was giving
me-
grandpa.
I want a silver fox. Like, I want a cat daddy. I don't want someone who looks like my
And he's still in his
actual
40s.
grandpa.
yeah, that's giving grandpa.
he was in his 40s?
No, he's in
No,
his
I'm
60s.
saying what
Oh.
she's saying.
Oh,
I
yeah.
would want someone like in
In their 40s,
my age. I
yeah.
would want someone in their 40s giving very much silver fox. But you're not going to be my grandfather.
I could also do
Giving
55.
5.
I could do 55. I feel like that's a stop for us.
yeah. Well,
For me, excuse me, as the oldest bitch in this room.
yeah. I like a mature, but baby, I still like my youth.
Anyway, where were we? Oh, yeah.
J-Lo.
He's
Talking
young.
about
Pipeline.
J-Lo, but can we talk about her
J-Lo.
ex?
Oof. Another situation when you young and you dumb. Have you ever put a gun in your bag?
No.
Me either. I don't play.
I ain't doing that.
I don't put nobody's shit in my shit. I don't play police. I don't play police.
A license.
Yeah. Your own shit, you fine.
Yeah.
But I don't put nothing in. Like,
especially if it's illegal.
Fuck no.
Yeah.
So that brings us to Diddy.
Boo, tomatoes, onions, throw him
I'll say
away.
this. My girl called me. I was literally boohoo crying after you sent me that video.
I called you.
I'm so sorry to ruin your day.
She called me. I was crying. Like,
yeah, because I text her and I was like, girl, did you see that video? Because
I didn't see it.
So heartbreaking.
One thing about me, I'm always OG Henny T. I have all like the messy notifications on.
Okay,
so like stuff like that.
Oh, so you get TMZ alerts
yeah.
and all that other stuff. Yeah.
On the news app.
That came at like 9 o'clock in the
It
morning.
was CNN broke it.
Yeah, 9 o'clock in the
CNN
morning.
broke it. Yeah.
So that's 6 a.m. West Coast time.
When I saw that video, so first she only had 1 or 2 shoes on. She was trying to get her shoes on at the elevator.
He must have been in the shower and
Something.
she was trying to escape.
And she's trying to go. She got her bag. She got her purse. We see him running like a madman
with
in
a
fucking
on.
towel. So you know,
crazy.
You know he's
You're
not
too
in his right mind. Dashed
Claimed
down
to be
the
out
hall.
on what, drunk?
He said he was drunk. Well, the claim is that he was drunk. We get into the elevator section. He grabs her by her throat, pushes her to the ground.
Disgusting.
Takes a running start. Oh, it's happening. Takes a running start to kick her. Kicks her again. And then proceeds to grab her and pull her back down the hallway. And the thing that broke my heart the most was she just laid there.
Because also, and I think that a lot of people, they read headlines, but they don't read in depth. If you read her case, she explained how much she was drugged. So like,
yes.
Oh.
She says that she's still suffering from drug and alcohol addiction, and that the only time she was clean was when she was pregnant. And she still to this day is suffering from drug and alcohol addiction that he got her on.
Yeah, because she was so
young.
drugged up and stuff.
And she was young.
Yeah. And I just feel like a lot of people, when these stuff happen and then y'all get on Twitter and y'all like, oh, she should have took the stairs. Oh, I would have fought back. We would have been fighting. Y'all have never been in that situation. Y'all don't know anything about what was going through her head at that time. And then, mind you, that was in 2016. They didn't break up, like stop fucking with each other until 2019.
But they were together years before that,
yeah,
too.
and before that. She probably knew, like, ain't no fighting back, like, at this point.
But not even that. If he did that in a hotel hallway.
You know how comfortable you have to be to do that? Because they weren't staying in a private villa.
No, but imagine what he does to her in the comfort and the privacy of his home.
Closed. Yes.
Of his home.
Yes.
So my whole thing is also people are speaking on her like she could have left. She stayed all these years. She got money. First of all, someone in my life, like I can speak on it. My mom was in a domestic violence relationship. It's not always easy. You know what I mean? He met her at the start of her career. He was a mogul at that time. You know what I mean? So any woman, 9 times out of 10, especially you girls with your hands out, okay, if a man come with that bag, y'all gonna be up under him.
For sure.
But
it's
not even that.
Society.
Yeah.
He got her. She's, in love and awe. He's promising probably the world to her. Now drugs, alcohol. He got control of her money.
And it's lit.
What can she do?
We also have to remember drugs and alcohol.
Everybody around is a yes man.
Yeah.
Nobody's really helping her. Everybody around probably done seen or heard him mistreat her in some type of way, and nobody came to her defense. So imagine that. And y'all saw the video of her trying to leave.
Yeah.
So come on, cut her some grace.
I could feel her fear standing at that elevator,
It was like
trying to get her
watching
shoes
a
on.
horror
She was
movie.
trembling. Yeah.
It was like, okay, girl, hurry up. Come on, elevator, button. Come on, let's go. Because he was coming.
Yeah.
Literally. And I'm sure she
could
heard.
hear
He heard the door shut. That's probably what
heard him coming down the hall, like, come on. And then you're literally, people say, take this, you're trapped. Where was she going to go? Like, run down the other hall? Like, she was trapped. I'll say this, and this always comes up in these conversations. It always pisses me off. It is statistically impossible that you niggas don't know niggas that be hitting bitches and raping bitches and drugging bitches. And we are an allegedly show, but I'm going to say this without the allegedly button. There's very popular people here, men in the Washington, D.C. area. Y'all be at their tables. Y'all be popping bottles of them. And y'all are very well aware of the allegations against them. And you continue to socialize with them. And just know that when y'all do that, every single woman in your life who is a survivor of these things are looking at you a certain way.
I've actually asked some of my friends who are in these circles in DC, and I asked them, like, how are you okay with knowing that this person has done X, Y, and Z?
Yeah.
You know, and some people have said, well, the girls could have called the police. First of all, DC police is horrible.
That's a horrible response.
DC police do not care about victims
or women.
And they're not coming to the rescue. Okay. Yeah. Unless you were in the street with, terror type rape situation, then that's when maybe some help will come to you. But a woman getting sexually assaulted after going out with a night of her friends, having a good time, getting lit, and a guy is being Rico Suave and she thinks she gonna go home or whatever, even if she decides to go home. But a lot of men are preying on women. Yeah. And getting them over intoxicated to take them back to do sexual things with them, and then want to act like, well, she went home with him, or she came home with me,
or she was asking, or what did you think was about to happen?
Yeah, and like, I feel like as a man, why would you want to have sex with a body that is not even unresponsive? Come on, that says more like you're sick. Yeah. You're sick. You're just as like the person who has sex with dead bodies.
They are sick.
So I just want to let that be known.
So I remember the time I got roofied and I made it home. I didn't tell you this.
No, I've been roofied before too.
I've been roofied. So like, it was so funny because I'm always at a table, but somebody insisted on giving me a drink. I took a sip and I passed it to my homeboy, and I was like, "You can finish this." So he got really fucked up, like passed out. So I made it home, and I remember I was sitting on my couch watching TV, and I remember just like going just like this.
Yeah.
And I hit the couch and I was watching TV. I was aware of what was happening on TV, but I could not physically pull myself back up to the point that I was laying literally on, like I fell off my couch. I was laying on the floor face down on my carpet. So I could smell my carpet and I could see my TV, but I could not physically get myself up.
How did you feel the next day? Was it like an all day thing?
Yeah, it felt like I was like,
that happened to me, and like my mouth was hurting.
Yeah, like my hands were kind of numb. It's because like that stuff, those type of drugs like anesthesia, it sits in your skin and you got to get it out. No. But it just made me think, if it had played out the way he wanted to, I would have been aware
that he was doing something to you, but not able to move.
To physically get him off of me. I was aware of everything happening around me, but I could not move. And I was just thinking, he really would have had me lying here, and he could have done anything to me, and I could not physically
help yourself, defend yourself.
Yeah, and it was fine because I was home and I was face down in my carpet, so it was all right. Like I was watching whatever was on TV. Still. I had to watch that channel for hours because I couldn't reach for the remote to change the TV. Yeah, no. But like, it's horrible, and it just made me think: what type of man are you that you want me like give you a little kiss? You want me to throw it back? You just want me to.
Men are psychopaths. Every day I say, y'all wonder why women hate men.
So I would just be like this.
Oh, that is crazy to me.
You look like one of those blow up sex dolls.
Oh, a sex doll? Here we go.
It's given.
There we go.
See, Jas got this mic in my face.
Dressed up.
I won't say it.
You can open your mouth.
You can dress your sex doll up however you want to.
Dira, I'm shy.
Don't be shy. Don't be shy, bitch. We about to start talking about some good. So all of that to say, I have guy friends that aren't friends with certain guys anymore because these niggas don't pay their child support.
Integrity.
Good men.
They've heard the rumors. So and so.
He's a good man. Savannah.
At this point in time in our lives, y'all, you have to make some tough decisions about who you're associating with.
Yeah, because you are who you hang around. No matter how you try to spin it, like, oh, I'm not like them or whatever like that. No.
The company and energy you keep. Right is right, wrong is wrong.
And wrong is wrong. And there's no, like, and this is what I say about every crime, right? Mm-hmm. You could murder somebody, you had to stand your ground. You stole, you were hungry. You hit a lick because shit, y'all had bills to pay. Yeah, you had to do what you had to do. There is no circumstance where you ever have to sexually assault somebody.
Yes.
Never. Everything else, you can say, my hand was forced. But there's never a moment for sexual assault.
Ever.
I agree.
Ever.
I agree.
Eat that, Jas. Wow. That was a sermon.
Here for it.
Yeah, so Diddy's fucking canceled. It's fuck you forever.
And stop trying to post them motherfucking kids with the love in all caps. Fuck you and those
fuck
kids.
you and them kids.
Well,
Shit. Not the baby.
Kids,
I won't say fuck the baby because she's just a baby.
Even that baby.
Because she was born because of all this mishigas. Like
even that
kids
baby.
are innocent because
even
kids are innocent, except for. I'm not going to say that because you know what? I don't know people.
Who cares?
And then his son comes out and makes this whole song, Jail in Hell.
Okay, so you said it. Yeah. Okay, great. Because I agree.
You want to be your dad so motherfucking bad. Put him there too.
More than that, you know good and well. Because they say that he brings his sons with him.
They know. They
doing that shit.
Yeah.
I don't think Quincy, the one who's with his sisters, is really like
because
involved.
Quincy is Kim's and Albie Shore's son.
Yes.
That's not Diddy's son, technically.
Right. But Justin and Christian.
Oh, it was a daggone. It was a lady going.
Misa's son.
Yes.
You're right.
Yeah.
One of them is Misa's son.
Yes.
Christian.
But Misa spoke out last year, talking about how he wasn't going to have her son all up in this stuff. So yeah, but the girls are sitting on their hands.
But you do
They're
also
sitting
know
on their info.
Misa was 14, 15, 16 when she met Diddy.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Can I say that I think Diddy has something to do with Biggie?
Diddy has something to do with Kim Porter. Kim Porter's friend was just on Twitter going in about how Diddy was putting Cassie's tampons
yes,
Kim Porter's face.
That is nasty
ass the level of humiliation.
I mean, I'm like, I was glad for her speaking out, but it did seem kind of like Cassie targeted, like, oh, Cassie,
but
we're sad for Cassie now.
Let's not act like when you were the girl, when you were the main girl,
when you're the new girl,
it is kind of funny to kiki at the ex. It is. We've all done it. We've all been like, that bitch ugly, her weave cheap. Now, I don't know about putting your tampon
That's
in.
trifling.
That's disgusting.
Because I don't see no hoe other than me. Fuck your exes.
But like, why do you have your tampon anywhere but in a toilet?
Fuck
like,
your baby mother.
No, he probably made her take it out type thing. Disgusting. You know what I mean? Oh my God.
I'm sorry. No, you missed it. I was doing a thing.
I heard it. I didn't see it, but I heard it. When I turned, I said, so yeah, fuck Diddy. We can drop some resources, ladies and guys, because I think a lot of times men are excluded from this conversation and they shouldn't be. Whether you are in a same gender or you're in a hetero relationship, we're gonna find some resources to drop.
Hotlines and things of that nature.
Support, help, and you could always call Her Hive. We got brothers and cousins, so
yeah, we got gang.
If you need, you need some shit taken care of.
I got a nigga I can call. I got some bear mace for your ass. Okay. I will clear the scene. Clear the area.
I know somebody who can get you your permit. You ain't even gotta take the class. So
now, friend, why would you say that out loud?
Okay,
it's okay.
Look, shit. I ain't say who.
If you snitch, snitches get stitched.
Snitches get stitched. So we here trying to protect you, so don't snitch on us.
I'm about to say we trying to help you out.
Perfect segment to our conversation.
I love that, friend.
Give it.
You have to tell the truth. So. This is my good girlfriend here, right? So we just chatting one day. Simone and I talk how many times a day you think?
Every day, multiple times a day.
We talk 3 or 4 times a day every day. We be on the phone, not even talking.
Okay.
That's good friendship though.
Like doing shit. We just be on the phone. Anyway, you want to start the story? Why don't you start?
I genuinely don't even know how we came up with it.
I don't know how the conversation started. We were just having our normal...
And I was telling her like, yeah, girl, this guy hit me up all of a sudden, like... He calling me like, oh, you out in Miami, you doing your big one, like blah, 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 like basically watching me, okay? And I tell her who this person is. And she was like, oh, friend, I used to mess with him too back in the day. And I said, oh, for real, girl? Okay. Like, and carried on the conversation.
We just kept talking.
Which brings to the basically point of, have you ever had sex with a man that your friend also has too? Because I told another girlfriend about a guy that she used to have dealings with before I even knew of her existence. And if we're becoming friends, there's nothing no one can ever come to you and tell you about me that I haven't told you myself. So I told this woman, hey, like, I had dealings with this man 2 years ago. We're cool. Like, you know what I mean? But it was just like a one and done situation. This girl.
This bitch.
I'm about to say
oh my God. I
bitch.
found out she was sending, like, she will go around and like find girls who used to deal with this man or currently is having relations with this man and talk about like him and who he's dealing with. So I dressed up as Velma one year, Halloween, gave it.
It was super cute.
And he tweeted about me.
It was super cute. Yeah.
She took a screenshot of like my Twitter. Mind you, I don't be on Twitter.
Not that often.
Yeah, I have one, but I don't be on there. It. Yeah. I will follow you, boo.
Yeah.
And she was sending it to like his little hoes and saying, yeah, I think he messes with her. She was here with him and he tweeted about her. Mind you, this is a girl that I'm hanging out with, that I talk to.
Fatal attraction.
Okay.
Woo! Broke my heart. And so same situation, but it's completely opposite.
You're such a genuine person, though. So
she really is. That's why Simone and I are friends. Like I said, I met her on like a kind of a random ass situation, but y'all know I'm not friendly. I don't talk to bitches. Like I'm not. I don't strike up conversation. I'm a loner. I'm not an only child, but I was an only child for a long time. My sister's 7 years behind me, so I have only child energy. But we were together, and I started talking to her, and she was nice and cool and fun, so that's how we bonded. So when this thing happened, when she mentioned like she, like I said, we be on the phone all the time together, so some, listen and not listen. So when she said this person, I was like, what? Who? Y'all went where?
With who?
We went there. He did. But it was fine.
Yeah.
It was totally fine because
we kiki laughed.
Okay, let's say this. Because this is about to be true.
This tongue pop is insane. Do your thing, though.
When he comes back, around, because he's going to. What he likes
very
to do.
much.
Ooh.
How we gonna split this? How we gonna split the baby?
I don't want to say that because I was going to be very telling, and I'm not going to give you that. But I don't want nothing.
Yeah.
I answer the phone call because it's pure entertainment.
Exactly. And I'm the same way. I'm not good at. If you call me or text me, I'm gonna respond. I'm gonna pick up the phone. I'm not good at ignore. I'm not an ignorer.
Like it's no beef with this person.
You text me for 90 days
and
90 nights. You could have just seen me and be texting me, and I will not respond. You can be standing across the room texting me, and I will not. What the fuck they want to talk to me for?
Cause Dira, you're so beautiful.
That's nice.
You so pretty.
You so pretty. Yeah. I love Simone, y'all. Like, I'm sorry.
It's my girlfriend, and she be in the house tucked away all the time. Like, you gotta come out.
I'm no longer outside. I mean, some people may
We're now a group.
Me, but I
3LW.
We're like a unit at this point.
Three little women.
Yeah, 3LW. 3LW.
Yeah.
Oh, no, but what I was about to say is, like, you just have to watch. I don't fuck with no boy crazy bitches. I already know.
That is the type of person she was.
Yeah, like if a man is your whole life, I'm finna follow this man here. I'm about to stay out for this man. I don't operate like that, and I know that you're not going to be playing over no nigga. Like you will die over the man, and that's fine. But that's not what type of person I am.
Yeah.
So like,
you're not my people.
Let's not.
I heard on y'all's episode that y'all gonna have about girl code, Miss Dira.
Yeah.
Girl code does come into play because in life, when you get older, I'm a woman first before anything. Right now, there are women who are dumb and doing things. Right is right, wrong is wrong. I'm not gonna ride behind it, but bitches don't have girl code no more.
Yeah, they don't.
Come on now, Buki. You don't have to undermine me because the same nigga that you pressing over is really chasing after me and telling all the tea. Yeah. You know what I mean? It's not cute. Where's the lawyer? And that's why I was saying that I really wanted this show to exist because this is what I'm talking about. Like, we had a conversation. It wasn't awkward at all. It wasn't a big deal at all. And we just got through it. Yeah. Instead of being weird and, well, I'm going to do this and I'm not going to say that. And like, what does
bitches be
that,
weird?
Yeah, that doesn't get us anywhere. This gets us somewhere.
Yes, and I appreciate you telling me because I am that friend mostly that tells women like, hey, like, girl, I used to talk to him or whatever. Not if
they was having a good convo, y'all.
Yeah,
that day
we had a nice. But that was the thing. It wasn't like a serious heart to heart. We were kikiing.
We were just talking. I was just telling her about who was calling my phone that day.
Literally, she was like, "Guess who on my line?" And I was like, who? Wait, who?
I'm crying. Wait, who?
I said, wait, hold on. I know that name. Because you know, we got nicknames for everybody.
Yes.
But she said an actual name, so I was like, wait.
I am not gonna lie.
What, sis?
The person that I'm dating right now was in my friend DMs, and I like called dibs because he was DMing me first.
That happened.
So you told her back off?
Yeah. When I started, I was like, I'm going out on a date with him, so
and
he
what
wasn't
she
DMing her anymore. But like, she was like, oh, okay, he was DMing you first anyway, but that's like my girl. That's like my
that's
OG
not
girl.
exactly. It's not a big deal.
Yeah,
But you wanted him. You saw it and you was like, I want that.
I don't ever really want anything.
Dira doesn't like boys. Not that she likes girls, but
Dira like men.
she does.
She
I
do.
wasn't trying to make like a.
Don't let her
not
think
my
she ain't got
end
no
all.
sugar in her tank, because she
It's
do.
not my end all be all. Like, I just feel like I'm a gift to men. They aren't a gift to me.
Amen.
So therefore I move as if I'm a gift to men. You are
Okay.
privileged
Presence.
to
Yeah.
experience
My
me
presence,
and not the
yeah.
other way around. So I'm
Pretty
not
much.
never really going to trip. You get what I'm saying? But like, yeah, I had
Okay, big
basically
one.
told her like, yeah, I'm about to go out on a date with him. Love you, girl.
And that's that.
I'm
that is what
screaming.
it
I love that for y'all.
And I've been dating him.
And you're still friends with her, right?
And having a ball.
yes.
And she be like, "You've been having such a good time with him."
Having a
Oh, I
ball.
love that.
Having a ball with him. Yeah.
Literally.
Hey, ladies, I am so happy we had this conversation. We got into it. Thank you so much, Simone, for joining us.
Thank you for having
Queen
me. I'm so happy to be
Contributing
a
to the
part.
conversation. Let me just take a moment and say I appreciate having you.
Thank
I
you,
appreciate a friend who
Jas.
believes in me, who's rooting for me, who supports me, who wants me to win, and is willing to do.
We're gonna cry.
I'm not gonna cry. Everything that she can to help me and support me grow, because she genuinely believes and genuinely wants me to win and genuinely will do anything and has done everything to make today happen. So we would not be here today without my girlfriend Simone. She made she pulled us tight
Oh, Jas,
today.
thank you.
Of course, my
I love
love.
you.
I love you.
I really do. And honestly,
And like I
friend,
said, I don't have new friends. All of my friends I've had for high school, college, or right after college. But I met this girl off some weird, random shit, honestly.
at a pool party.
At a pool party, yeah. We were just like, let's get in the pool. Let's get in the jacuzzi. Let's hang out together. Like, let's just talk. And we just kept talking, and now we're here. I
Real
love you so
bitches.
much.
I love you,
I can't
Jas.
imagine my life without you. I talk to you every day, multiple times a day. If I don't talk to you, my day feels very weird.
Yes, it does. It does.
I love you so much.
I'm
And I
third
love
wheeling.
you. No, dear. Okay, dear.
I love this. Wait, I love this.
I love both of you.
Yeah.
And one, Dira, I'm happy that you brought me on as well with Jas. Okay, and you're a young lady in the city doing a big thing. Okay, and I'm very proud of you. It's only up from here.
Yes,
and I
we're
want
up.
you to keep going. Don't ever change, because who you are is phenomenal.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, and my girl Jas.
Don't make
I
me cry
love
when
you. Okay, we literally be together through the trenches. You hear me? And
be in the trenches taking the grenades, and this bitch next to me.
listen, when it matters to be a friend is when it's really inconvenient. And we have been there for each other in the most inconvenient times in our lives. And
Yes.
you had this dream. And it inspired me. It enlightened me. And I was like so in awe for you. And I want nothing but the best for you and Dira and Her Hive. Okay, I want nothing but number ones. Okay,
Yes. Ones across the
Period.
board.
And
Number one.
I'm just proud of the woman you are, Jas. You never give up. You wake up every day. You are a mom.
Yes.
That mom.
Lord have mercy.
That girl.
And a bad bitch.
You are beautiful.
Thank you,
You get the men.
Okay.
Okay, y'all need to back up
Ooh.
off my friend, because listen here.
I love going
I get too
places.
many dates. I get too many
I love
dates.
going
Look at here.
places
I may
with
be wiping
Jas.
my tears, but she already got enough friends. Okay, and she's mine. Okay.
That's me.
But back to what I was saying. I'm very proud of you.
Thank you.
Proud of what y'all are doing. You did that,
Thank you. Ooh, I got my tissue dispenser.
and I'll be here to
right.
support you every way.
Thank you, baby.
Yes.
Okay, guys. That is the first episode of The Take. Dira, you have anything else for us?
Glad to be here. You guys have really been showing us a lot of love.
So much
on our
love. Oh
most
my
recent
gosh.
post. I really
Yeah.
had to send the analytics to my girl and show her like, baby, the people are tuned in. Like
Yeah.
the Hive, that's going to be our community
Our
name.
community,
Okay.
yeah.
The Hive is really
Hive.
showing out for us, and we appreciate it so much. I just want to say that this was Jas' idea.
Yes.
But-
Get into that, please.
No, because people try to act like as if I'm trying to, steal Jas. It's really not that.
Not
But
at all.
I am willing to ride along with Jas wherever she would like to go. I do not like many people. Jas is one of my favorite people. Literally, like Jas brings me a joy that I don't really, I can't explain it. Like she brings me like a giddy feeling.
Yes.
And then she introduced me to Simone. I love Simone too.
Okay. Period.
Emphasis on hate people. So I just want to say that I feel everything we're doing feels good. And when something feels good, you know it's right. So yeah, just keep watching us, keep supporting us. 2 bitches that really like each other, plus Simone, because Simone's always here. Even if you're not going to see Simone, she's always here.
Right
I may make an appearance here and there if I got something to say.
Because
I got a lot to say.
Some good points.
I got a lot to say.
I'm kidding. Yeah, just stay tuned and respect us when you see us. Like, we are 2 people who vibes match so well that we match when we go out and we don't even like plan it.
We don't even
like
plan it. We show up wearing like the same outfit all the time.
Like this is destined. This is meant to be, and we rock like that. So
yeah.
Shout out to Her Hive.
Shout out to Her Hive, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. You can find us on YouTube. We want YouTube. This is a show. We want you to see us. We want you to look at us.
Yes.
Find us on YouTube at Her Hive Show.
And we all fucking dressed up for y'all.
Okay. Like look at what the girls gave. The girls gave a lot of like pajamas. We gave sexy vibes. We gave fun vibes.
Yes.
We might do our twerk break. We might put that on our Patreon.
Our twerking.
Our Patreon.
Jazz twerk lessons.
Twerk lessons with Jazz.
Yes.
But yeah, please follow us on YouTube, on Instagram. We're coming on TikTok.
Yes.
We love you. See you next week.